Yay! 2 days in a row, and I am very impressed in a lot of fucking ways. Yesterday, I talked how I was impressed mostly with Apple's showing of their new handhelds. Well, today, the Wii U, or Nintendo's time to shine. And right now, they haven't let me down. They've only got one more major obstacle to perform, and that is basically the performance of their Wii U and how it handles out in the real world. But after what I saw today, I hope it handles really fucking good. The only thing that I thought was weird is that in the basic Wii U box, Japan and them are not going to get a sensor bar, but in the US we are. At a very good price too. And that's what I'm going to talk about right now first. I was not let down by the prices. I said at least somewhere between 100 and 400. I know it was a wide gap, but sue me. And what was the price? The mysterious price? The basic edition of the Wii U, which will be white for some bizarre reason, will have a sensor bar, the Wii U console, which is very important because you can imagine what happens if Nintendo says, "Oh, we're selling a new console, but no console." Yeah, but it will also come with a gamepad and two AC adapters for the gamepad and the Wii for some odd reason, and it will only cost $299, which is about $300. That's good. I actually like that price. And then there's the premium one. And the premium one, oh yeah, the basic will also be 8 gigs. I almost forgot that part. But the premium one will be 32 gigs. That's right, 32 gigs of memory, of extra storage memory. And it will come, of course, with the sensor bar, U-pad, and all that other shit. But it will also have two stands, one for the gamepad and one for the Wii U. Yeah, and also a premium account, the Nintendo Network Premium account, so you can get discounts and shit like that, which is good. And also, and this I like, you will also get, well, not really like, but you also get Nintendo Land, which is just a basic demo. The basic package will not come with a game. Oh, and here's the creaming of the crop of both packages that I forgot to mention. HDMI cables for both packages. Yeah, that's right. HDMI for both of them for 200 and for $300. Of course, the premium package will be 349, which is about 350, close to 400, which is a damn good deal. The game library was mostly no shock, and I'm not really surprised. And of course, the rumors to the retro game, there have been leaking rumors as well, certain problems of getting certain demos out. And by the way, I didn't think that the so-called new retro game would be a launch title, anyways. So I think they're gonna either hold it back for the next E3 or probably somewhere after Christmas. Probably it'll be after E3 so you can get it onto the next Christmas. But that didn't say that Nintendo didn't, shock the living shit out of everybody, which they did. Of course, they showed all the games that were coming out. A nice list of games, about 50 games. Of course, one of those games was enough to make everybody go out and, do the whole let's change our underwear because we just soiled ourselves. Guess what it was? Bayonetta. That was published by Sega. Bayonetta 1. Well, Bayonetta 2 is being published by Nintendo and will be a Wii U exclusive. Oh yeah. Seriously, I think Steve Ballmer just right now is about ready to throw a filing cabinet through his window. Of course, the people at Sony are now just ramming their heads into a wall because what Nintendo did with that is they took a game from the Xbox 360 and PS3 and just stole it right from underneath their. Yeah, that's a fuck you to those new console makers. Oh, damn, that is just a kick in the balls. I mean, even if the Wii U fails, nothing is going to compare to that shock. Nothing. And then they showed certain features. They didn't really show the operating system or the Mii universe, which I want to see. I want to see more about the Miiverse and the operating system, but hopefully in time, hopefully around the month of October, we'll get some sort of tech demo. Just a simple tech demo, make a Nintendo conference and show us just the basics of it. Or show us in November. And by the way, the release date of the Wii U is on November 18th. I'm happy with that. I'm a little saddened that we had to wait 2 whole years for this information, or maybe more. But oh, thank God we got it. I've been at the edge of my seat waiting for this info. Can the other consoles do better? Maybe. If Sony, doesn't reel out another overpriced uh, PlayStation like they did with the PlayStation 3. But we'll see. But back to the features. One of the features that I liked was Nintendo TV II, with two eyes at the end. And basically they say, and this is a big fuck you to smart glass, because Nintendo really reamed Microsoft with this. This is the point where you see Steve Ballmer taking the filing cabinet, throwing it into his window, and just screaming out loud in anger. What Nintendo did is did they managed to take not one thing from from Microsoft, but they took two features. One feature that Microsoft has been desperately trying to do is turn your Xbox 360 into a cable box, into basically the DVD recorder. And Nintendo, realizing, well, they couldn't do that with their Wii U, instead decided to route it through the DVR recorder and have it hook up to your cable box. It's actually a pretty damn good idea. So when you watch with you can use you can use your gamepad, go through your listings and watch live television through your Wii U from your cable box or your DVR, and it will also even be able to control your DVR box as well. And I believe the TiVo even allowed it. Yeah, TiVo. So you can, from your Wii U, you can program your DVR. And even from your Wii U, you can even program your cable box and your television set all in one. Oh shit. And of course, Nintendo TV also will give you internet features, which you'll have to watch through your Wii U, like Netflix, Amazon's Instant Video, and Hulu Plus. If you subscribe to them, you can get them, and you can watch them on your Wii U live through your Nintendo TV, which is also really nice. And the best part is, it's free. And at a console that only costs $300 to $350, holy fuck, that's a steal. Yeah, you only get 8 gigs with the 300 model and 32 gigs with the um, 350 model, but it's still good. And of course, if you the DVR recording, well, that's happening on your DVR device, not on your Wii U. Still nice. Holy shit. And of course, this hurts Smart Glass, because here's the major problem with Smart Glass. I held up on making a couple of videos because, morons out there like to scream and pant like Microsoft can't do no wrong. We all know the Xbox 360 has no Bluetooth. I mean, the PS3 has Bluetooth, which they won't implement, and so does the Wii and the Wii U. And here's the thing: most tablets or smartphones all have Bluetooth, but the Xbox 360 has Wi-Fi. And the only way to hook into these tablets is through the internet. Meaning you gotta go out in the internet and then loop right back into your own tablet to go transverse between each other. It's a nice idea, but the problem is that when your internet drops, your tablet's just useless. and you're just back. And of course, that's the end of your watching, like HBO Go or whatever channel instead of watching it live. With this, if your internet goes and you're watching this live and not on the internet, you can still watch it live through your Wii U. Of course, the extra information that was going on your panel will be gone because that's what happens when the internet drops. It's just not going to come back anymore or be updated, but you're still not going to get any interruptions. That's what makes this deal even more sweeter. Of course, not very many people know about that part. If your internet drops on your Xbox 360 Smart Glass, it's all fucking dropped. If your internet drops on your Nintendo TVI, you still are good to go. Of course, the only other people who could have done at least kind of better was maybe Sony's PlayStation 3, but instead of hooking up to a device via Bluetooth, or a tablet or smartphone via Bluetooth, they're going to go with the internet route too for some reason. Yeah, that's great. Have a controller that no longer can be a controller once your internet drops. I mean, that is not a smart idea. But I am happy with this conference, and it was very informational, and I liked it. I'm almost thinking about. I mean, I've got the money, I've saved it up, and I held it, and I'm probably going to get it on launch day, November 18th. I won't make a video about it because during the month of October, I managed to save a little extra money for hopefully for a new iPad Pod Touch, but through the month of October, I just won't be here. So, yeah. But November, I will be here, but I don't think I'll be able to get any kind of video. I don't, hopefully, maybe an unboxing. Maybe not. But we'll see. I'm happy with what I've seen for the last 2 days, and the information has all been good. And I'm not leaving until October. And I will be here throughout November, though. But, yeah, I'm happy. I love the information I've learned. This is all good information, especially the price points. See ya.